and welcome back to Zoodesia! I am hanging out up on top of a tree, just having a little chat with Littlefoot over here, or I should say Bigfoot. Littlefoot is the name of the, well, I would say this is a Bronchiosaurus, but they don't actually exist. So Littlefoot is the name of the skeleton, the fossil skeleton that's set up in Kath and Lubot's Dinosaur Research Center, and we have Bigfoot right here, and I'm just having a chat with Bigfoot, hanging out up in our treetops. I just returned Sunflower up to her little nesting box. She is hanging out behind those leaves. In fact, I think you can see her right there. You can! See, you can just barely see the glint of her beautiful golden feathers right there. But Sunflower's hanging out up there. It is almost daytime, and we are finally home. Talk about an adventure, Lillian Tate! Oh my goodness, it was such a big adventure. It was such a big adventure. You guys won't believe what I went on. I had to eat sandy caramel apples. Sandy caramel apples, my dogs. Oh, and the cats are making all their noise. Hello, kitties. We finally named Trinity. I have hung up my wonderful gear for just a minute, and we are returning home with tons and tons of cactus. Lots and lots of cactus. And we've also got lots and lots of iron ore, tin ore. We collected a few more oreberry bushes, a few more oreberries. And then we've also got a lot of other things. We've got a bunch of rubies, some permafrost. We've got lava buckets to actually get our smeltery up and going, a ton of sand, and a lot of the cactuses to turn into green dye. Because we are working on our Nautilus project, my friends. So good morning. It's so good to see you guys. I am so excited. I know that seemed like such a sideways way of going out about getting our Nautilus tank set up, but that's what I love about what we do. You never know what adventures we have to go on just to catch up with getting the materials that we need. So now that we have wandered away to the desert Nightlock, we are back home. And we can take, Professor Cowplant, that's right, we can take all of the lava that we collected and get the smeltery moving and grooving again. Yes, moving, Professor Cowplant. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so let's go ahead and get, how do I get the lava back in? Okay, we take the lava over here and we do this. Woohoo! Alright, so that worked. And that should get the rest of these aluminum oreberries. Yes! Did you see that? The aluminum oreberry bushes are getting down there. Good. Good. And I think if we click on which one we want, yeah, then that means that'll be the one that comes out next. So let's go ahead, clear out some of the gold. Lava, I don't need you spilling everywhere, please. Cool off our little gold block here. There we go. Oh man, that is so satisfying, Experiment 626, to just turn around and have a giant block of gold. So let's see. We've got 850 fuel from one bucket. There's 2 buckets. There's 3 buckets of lava. Let's see. Now we've got still 850. Huh. Maybe it needs to update? I'm not sure. Maybe it's like capped out. But we have more buckets of lava because I collected quite a few. We actually have 5 more buckets of lava intended for the purpose of getting the fuel really filled up. So I hope it works. We'll go ahead, well, we'll save the other 4 buckets of lava since I don't know if that's working or not. So we'll put these over here. And now what we're going to try to do is smelt down some of the glass because we actually need molten glass. So let's dig out the sand. Here's a bunch of sand. Come over here. What happens if we stick all this in here? Does anything happen? Okay, we got a lot of sand. Oh, something's happening. Ooh, it looks like it takes a little while to melt down sand. But it's doing it, so we'll leave that be. We will leave that alone. And what we will work on next is getting enough cyan wool to put up against the back, because this is going to look really good. I had tinkered around with it in a creative world and it's going to look really good, so bear with me, guys. I know it looks a little bit weird and it's like, Seri, what are you doing? What are you doing to build this Nautilus tank? But it's going to make sense. So next up, let's get lots of cyan wool. And to do that, we need lots of cyan dye. So we've got this dye. And then let's get the wool. Got this wool and a lot of cactuses. I feel like I need to put the cactuses somewhere that's not in my pockets. So let's move all of the cactuses we are not going to turn into cactus greens in here. And let's put this block of gold away. Where am I putting those? In here? Yeah. So awesome! Blocks of gold! Blocks of gold, Nightlock! That is just so cool. Alright, and then we come over to our little crafting station. In fact, I feel like we need to put like a crafting island, like some sort of island of crafting stations and benches and things that are useful over here. And then like maybe a couple extra chests so we can like grab and dash and like build things when we're in a rush. But we're gonna get a lot of cyan wool. In fact, it goes the other way around, my friends. So let's go ahead and get as much cyan wool as we can, because we're gonna need a lot of it for putting in the back. And we're gonna need a lot of it for staining the glass too. There's that. Alright, let's put the wool away for now, just so I don't lose it. And then, let's see, we need more carpenter's blocks. So let's pull out all of those carpenter's blocks and make some more. Let's see, do I have any more sticks? I need sticks. Sticks to make the carpenter blocks. Pretty sure. Because we do this, do-do. And we put this there, do-do. There we go. Let's make some more sticks real fast. Need lots and lots of sticks. And we're going to need lots and lots of carpenter's blocks. No joke. Because this is a big project. That's kind of been why I've been putting it off. Because I knew that doing the Nautilus tank the way I wanted was going to require a lot of time and resources. But you guys have been asking, Seri, build on camera for a little while now. And I'm like, well, okay. I build off camera watching other Let's Plays quite often. Look at that! Look at that! Oh, that's such a cool color. Okay. Click on it. Molten glass. Wow, there's 27 blocks worth. Will it come out? Look at that. Oh my gosh. We're making molten glass. This could take forever to have to harvest it like this though. Because we'll have to sit here and then wait for it to cool off and then pop it out. One at a time. Oh my gosh. This is when I would need to be able to expand the smeltery, but I don't think we can right now. We're going to go ahead and add more glass into, or more sand into it to make the glass. Oh, this is going to take a little while. Drat bucket. Drat bucket lab chicken, but that's okay. What we can do in between harvesting that is come over here. There we go. Actually, I think we're going to use a finer touch. We can come over here and start working on clearing out this area to add in, ooh, and then we can put the sand down here. I like it, I like it. To add in the carpenter's blocks. Whoops, we don't want one there. We'll put sand right there. Carpenter's blocks right here. Cyan wool, look at that beautiful backdrop. Glorious, glorious. I'm loving it, I'm loving it. Much better than if we were just staring straight at the stone wall. So, man, when we have to build a fish tank that's so big we could live in it, it's like a little bit of extra work. Oh, then we have to run all the way back over here. Okay. Oh, that's going to get annoying fast, but you got to do what you got to do. We'll probably figure out a much faster way to make that because I have to fill this entire room with those. Alright, so then, let's keep going. I'll have to be careful because things have spawned in here when I didn't have all the torches spammed everywhere. Alright, there you go. Whoops, what's going on down here? Interesting, there's some iron ore hanging out. Cool. Well, we'll just casually snag some of that. Oh, what's going on down here? Eh? Some holes and things. Well, we'll fill this up so that we don't have any leakage of our aquarium, the grand aquarium that we're building. Okay, pop up here. There we go. All right, pop the sand down. There's that. And then the carpenter's blocks. And we want to do carpenter's blocks in case we want to put the vines against it for like decorative purposes in the future. Run back over here. Oh my gosh, this is going to get so old having to do this for every clear glass. But it's worth it for the cyan clear glass. Oh, I need some caramel apples. Getting a little hungry. Caramel apples. And that's so cool. We're smelting things. We need to smelt things faster though. Too bad I don't have like a little assistant. I could be like, stand here and collect much of that. But that's okay. We may be a one-woman show most of the time, but we do pretty darn good. No offense, Lab Chicken and Professor Cowplant in Experiment 626 and various cat apprentices. Alright. I'm excited. This is going to be pretty cool. And we're also going to have... I'm trying to think of like other things we could do to decorate the backdrop. Like what kind of structures, or maybe like a little cave. Maybe we'll build like a little cave towards the bottom here. And we'll make it out of carpenter's blocks. Like, you know, the kind of caves you would find inside of a fish tank. Because this is basically just a giant fish tank that's going to have Nautilus in it. And I wonder, yeah, we'll be able to light it up with the coral, actually, because the coral serves as a light source. So we will get that going. There we go. Oh, and I can hear it's raining outside. I hope Lily and Tate are okay. Tate doesn't actually mind the rain. I swear he's caught me fish in puddles that have spawned from the rain before. It's ridiculous. Alright, a little more cyan wool. Put that here, put that here, put that there. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking good. I have a good feeling about this. Oh my gosh, this glass. This glass is going to be the end of me, though. Can I make a second basin to make it go a little faster? Do I have enough bricks for that? Oh, I do have a second casting basin. Good. So all I would need is another one of these things. And what are these things called again? Let's see. Seared. I think that is, whoops. Whoa. No, we don't. That would be not the seared glass windows. What would this be? This little drain. I think it's a drain of some kind. Drain. Yeah, there we go. So it's the smeltery drain. Works as both an input and output for fluids in the smeltery. And to make that, I just need 6 seared bricks. And then what needs to go on the drain again? Okay, I'm gonna harvest that. I think the smelting book tells me. Mighty smelting. What needs to go on the drain is a faucet. Okay. So I think we can use enough of these seared bricks to make a second one. How would I safely like take this thing apart? That's the other problem, is I don't think we can right now because we have it activated and filled up. So I'm gonna wait on that, because second thought, I don't want to like have melted gold and iron and molten glass and lava flowing everywhere and killing everybody. So we'll have to just wait on that. I might have to do this the old-fashioned slowly. But then what we can do... Thank you so much for your eggs, you guys. Whoops. I don't know why I threw that. Alright, but then what we can do is we can come over here. Oh, look at it! It's already starting to look really good. That's so cool. And we can take the clear glass, make a little circle with it. Oh, we need some cyan dye. Okay, okay, we got this. We got this. Alright, dash of dyes. We need the cactus greens, and then we need to come over here for the lapis lazuli, and then we smush them together, and we get cyan dyes. Come over here, put the cyan dye right here, cyan stained glass, and let me show you guys what it looks like, because I personally think it looks awesome as a backdrop. So I need some more vines real quick. Shears, vines. Make a few more kelp pieces. Alright, vines. There we go. Alright, where do I want the kelp? Like right here. Right here. Whoops, I need more. It's a good thing the vines have just grown on their own while I've had my back turned. Grow more there, and then I'm okay with the clear one there, and then I want one right there. And then I will show you guys what it looks like. Oh man. Look at that! Doesn't that look so good? For like just peeking through, and then what happens because the glass is in front of the wool, you don't really see the wool that well. And so I really want to surround the whole thing in a backdrop of this glass with like some of these, and maybe we can make like a little like sandstone pile in a few places, so that looks like the sandstone is popping out in the right places. It's hard to explain, but it's gonna look awesome. I promise it's gonna look pretty amazing. So let's peck away at it for a little bit more. Now that you guys see the basic pattern of what we're going for, and how we've worked so hard to get here. Oh my gosh. This glass is going to take me a while. I don't mind though. That might be something fun. Spend some time working on that. Alright, let me pull out more glass, or more sand I should say. I'm going to put a bunch of sand on the bottom. Start getting this looking the way it needs to be. So nice, so nice. I'm going to get sand all over my caramel apples again. Gross. Gross. Clear this out. Clear this out. Nice. Let's go ahead and get bat pick just because. Need a bit of a finer touch. Sometimes moss slugger can be a little bit rough for these things. There we go. We'll put all this sand down. Give it a, oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Lab chicken. I know you want to be part of the experiments, but you've got to have a little bit more sense of caution. Just a little bit more. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, what I think we'll do is we will have spots where instead of this wool, like right over here, we might have a little sandstone thing going on the backdrop instead. Let's see, where do I want to put the glass? In line with that, so you stare straight in? I think so. So we'll put sandstone, like a little mountain, right here, so that when we have a sandstone pillar, Alright, well, they're going to be like sandstone shelves that'll come off the wall. And the point of that is to make it so that we can put sand on top of the... Well, I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. Like, it makes much more sense if I can just show you guys. It's been in my head for a while. I've been thinking... I know, all the animals are so excited. They're like, what's going on over here? There's a fascinating experiment going on. Let's see. Just plain sand might be okay, actually. For this part. Yes. Alright, watch out, lab chicken. I really don't want to accidentally smoosh you under a pile of sand. So we put the sand right here. I think we'll put the sand, little sand mountain right here too. Might even make it come out like a little mountain. And then actually I need some carpenter's blocks. And more glass. That glass. Oh my gosh, it's going to take me forever, but it's okay. There we go. More clear glass. And then we'll pop up here. Look at it. It's coming together. It is coming together. Oh my gosh, this isn't going to take as long as I thought. I thought this was going to be like eons and ages, and I was going to lose my mind trying to do this. Alright, I think I need... Is this it? Alright, this is the stairs. I need the slope, the carpenter's. I need this right here, the wedge slope. So that is 3 and then some sticks. I got this. Okay, so 3 and then sticks. No sticks. Sticks right here. So 3 and then sticks kind of spread this way. There we go. There we go. Good. We're really getting in the mess now. There we go. Alright. Oh my gosh. The staff lounge. It's gonna have this amazing Nautilus tank right in here. I'm so excited. And so then I think we'll make this a little mountain, but to be able to do that enough, let's see, where's my sand? Whoops, this is sort of light. I need lots more sandstone. Ooh, we're gonna have to chop open that permafrost pretty soon. Oops, not the sandstone. Well, you know what, the sandstone will be okay for down here, because this is where we're actually gonna make the little mountain. And then we have to put the actual sand on top of it. There we go. And then the actual sand has to go on top of it, or else we can't put any coral on there. Oops. Because sandstone cannot support coral. It won't grow. There we go. I didn't have to use the wedges after all. There, nice little pile of stuff. Alright, and we'll cover that thing in a bunch of coral and kelp and things like that. And then I guess we'll have the little mountain on that side. Alright, fill this in. This is fun! We're building a giant fish tank, you guys! A really giant fish tank! Alright, where's more sand? More sand. Right here. And now, what we'll do, I think on this side instead, let me back up so I have some perspective. So I think on this side we'll do the wedge thing I was thinking about. So I'll show you guys what that's supposed to look like in just a second. Let's gather up these vines because it makes great kelp. Great backdrop kelp. I know Cap and Luba have a Nautilus tank too, but you know, I try to go for keeping our animals in as well as, you know, like a really, really nice environment to mimic their natural environment. So I think what we'll do here is we'll make the little shelf. We'll make it right here. So then we put sand inside here, but there's a problem. Sand can't support itself. If we try to put the sand to make a shelf, it just falls straight down. So that's where these carpenter's wedge slopes come in, you see? So first we need to use the normal carpenter's blocks, like this. And I think we'll put a wedge slope. No, not like that. I want it... Come on, come on. Go up like this. No, I'll mess with that one. So to make the shelf, let's see. Yeah, we'll do one right there. I need to take out... I'll know it's there. I always get fussed if I know that like there's something I haven't been perfect on in the back corners. So then we make this little shelf, and to smooth it out, we can put the wedge slopes down. And I'll have to hit that with the carpenter's hammer to kind of even it out a little bit more. Same with right there. I will get you too. I will get you two smoothed out, don't worry. But then we have a shelf, and what we can do is we can turn that shelf into a proper shelf with sand, so it looks like a sand shelf, which is really awesome. But it still will not support any plants because the coral cannot go down on fake sand, and this is fake sand because it's carpenter sand, not real sand. So then what we do is this. We come up and we put a layer of real sand on top of the carpenter's blocks. And that, my friends, is how we will have a shelf hanging out up here so we can put a bunch of coral and make it look really nice. And we'll do one more shelf right here, I think. I like it. Do you start seeing how it's going to all come together? Because I'm very excited about this. This is going to be really cool. Really cool. So let's go ahead and we'll put in one more shelf over here real fast. Ouch. So focused, so focused. Who cares if we fall down and break our ankles? We gotta be focused. Getting a project done. Let's see. Where to put the shelf? Come here, little rocks. Gotta get you out of the way. Yeah, actually, I think we'll put the shelf. We'll do water there. And then shelf here. Yeah, and this will be water too. And this is shelf. And then, nope, it'll just be one high shelf. Alright, come here, sand. And then back to water right here. So then we do out, out, out with the little shelf. Out, out, out with the little shelf. Put the cyan wool right there to make the water. Right there. And we come out with the slopes. Do it like this. There we go. And I'll have to fix that slope. Come on. Come on. Nope. Nope. Wrong angle. Curse you, carpenter's blocks! This is why I normally build off camera, because it can take a long time to sort of tweak and play with the bits and pieces. We won't see from that angle though. But it can take a long time to tweak and play with the bits and pieces to get everything lined up exactly where it should be. Yeah, I'm gonna have to smack these with the carpenter's blocks or the carpenter's hammer to make it work. But then we put the sand down. Like this. Run upstairs to the top story of the staff lounge. Oops. Get this. Come here, glass. You're gonna take me forever, but it's okay. It's gonna be worth it. And it'll teach me that I need to put multiple basins in, that's for sure. Alright, then we come over here, pop up here, put this down. I guess that's kind of a waste of the wool because it will be hiding. So actually we're going to pick it up because that might waste the wool. And it's hard to get our hands on this much cyan wool. There we go. And now we're going to pop down, I guess sand can go here and here. Whoops. There we go. Need more sand. It's a good thing we picked up as much sand from that dune as we did. I thought we overdid it just a little bit, but between this and all of the glass we're going to need, I think that we did a smart thing. Alright, gather that up. This up, this up. Did that go on okay? Yep. And then... Why did I fall? I fell down. I fell down, but we're okay. Let me run back over here. And we're gonna look at how it looks from the top, my friends. I like it. A little bit thick from this point of view, but I think it'll be okay. And we can put the coral on top. And it's kind of close. I wonder if I should scoot that shelf back a little bit. Maybe just take out a few of the pieces. Whoops. Lab chicken! I know, that was a little too close for comfort, lab chicken. I'll be more cautious. Yeah, I think if I just make it a little smaller, it'll look better. So I'll shrink it down a little bit. Make it a little bit smaller. Take out the right pieces so I don't accidentally smush all of our friends down below. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Oh my gosh. I seriously figured out. So if you hold down shift and then scroll with the mouse button, it scrolls through everything. I didn't know that. Oh, that's going to make my life so much easier now. That is going to make my life so much easier because now I can just like scroll, scroll, scroll. Haha. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so I'm going to have to figure out how to fix this little shelf I've made so that it doesn't look so wonky donkey. Come here. Come here, little one. Ah. Stubborn little things. And there's that, and there's that, and jump for it. Oh, I made it. Thank goodness. Oh, those vines! I was trying to climb the vines without realizing it. Whoops. Alright, so I'm going to figure out how to finish up a few more of the details. Am I full? Oh, that's why. I'm full on items. Including getting more of the glass. Oh my gosh, seriously? Seriously, clear glass? That really could put a damper on my spirit for building the Nautilus tank, but I like it. I'm still feeling like the shelf feels a little bit big right now. Maybe I need to move it down one. Like it's better to have it down there. And then when we're down here, yeah, I think I'd be okay to feel like it was a little bit more crowded where the shelf is. So I'm going to move that shelf, and I'm going to peck away at the glass for quite a while, it seems. And then we're going to get more dye. We're going to get more dye going. We're going to get more things put in the back. And I think this is going to be a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. We just had to get the resources. So there we go, guys. Now that you see the basic gist of what we're doing, I'm going to go ahead and get the back of the tank finished. And then we're going to have to go get a bunch of water and fill this thing with water. I might do that too because I freaking hate putting water down in Minecraft. It takes me a long time to get it right. And then once we have it filled with water, I guess we're going to have to like have a little entrance point from our room up above. That'll be hilarious. We're going to have to come and dive down in here with Dr. Nami's coral. So we're going to have to trade a ton of things to Dr. Nami to get a ton of coral, fill this place up, and I think that this Nautilus tank is going to come together a lot faster than I thought it would, so I'm pretty excited. Alright guys, I'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye!